Can I put you in an arm lock? We're going to start. Bottom players flatten their back, top players upright and seated with your back off of the mat. Their arm is between both of your legs and your hips are touching their shoulders. I don't care how you guys start and connect to your partner's arm, it doesn't matter. I just want you to stay on top, hold your partner down, keep their body covered with your legs any way you want for as long as you can, it doesn't matter, and keep their elbow glued to your body. Bottom player wins by either freeing their elbow from between your legs, so something like below your hip line, or getting your back onto the mat. Top player, you don't have to separate hands if you don't want, but I always want you to cover their hips somehow with something and cover their head somehow with something. Bottom player, don't let top player hold you still. I want you to explore this relative perpendicular angle. Start walking your feet away from me. And this relative parallel angle to try and find space to free your elbow, uncover your head, or uncover your hips, okay? While trying to either put my back on the mat or for your elbow, okay? For you guys, if there's an elbow between your legs, keep going, try to return to the starting position. So like omoplata, become a choi, whatever you have to do to get back there if there's an elbow between your legs. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Go. Keep your back off the mat. Stay close to his shoulders with your hips. Keep his head and torso covered. Keep his elbow tight to your body. Good. Keep your back up off the mat. Hold him down. Keep your feet out from between his legs. Nice. What's that?
What restraint should I use?
Fuck it.
Hey, throw us off, doesn't matter. It's our problem.
Good. Good. Time. The additional thing is just for you two.
Okay. So if he gets us to our back, we win.
Good. Stay close. Stay close. If there's an elbow between your legs, I don't care what it is. Keep going. Try to return to the arm lock. Don't let him move. Start by hugging his elbow deep on yours. Yeah. Start there, you don't have to stay there. Good. Hold Ryan as still as you can. Cover his head. Keep something covering his head, holding him down. Go on your back, bottom out. We're starting mounted position. I'm covering my partner's hips. Ryan's going to start with his elbows and hands on my body. Generally speaking, something like my hips down to my knees or where he's keeping these contacts. My job is to not let Ryan's hands or elbows touch me and pin his hand or hands to the floor and keep them there for as long as I can. Ryan wins by maintaining this inside position, not only with his arms, but also his legs on my legs, pushing me off and getting both knees back in front, or rolling me over to top. Bottom player, always face your partner, don't give up your back. Top player, you can't put your chest in their chest. You have to stay not upright, but I just can't put my belly onto his belly. Okay? Bottom player can win the game, then you guys rotate, but I'll tell you guys when to rotate if it's too much of a stale thing. Okay? If his hips are holding, no, go back, go back, go back. You're only allowed to roll him over where you get on top or get your legs back in front. Don't give up your back, okay?
So you just roll to his stomach again?
If he rolls you over or he gets his legs back in front. Put your hands and elbows on his hips and knees. His chest isn't holding you down, his hips are. Yes, push him away, try to get your legs back in front. Nice. Nice, good. Push him off and away from you, okay? Yes, good. Now use that space, get your legs back in or get on top. Nice. What do you mean?
Like if you want to, you can like hook his leg.
Oh yeah, top player can do any kind of grapevine or Turk. As long as he's not chest to chest and just trying to pin wrists, it's okay.
Sure.
But when you push, make space, don't give it back. Keep that space and use it to get your legs back inside, okay? Good, pin his wrist to the floor, get his hands off of you. Nice. Heavy hands, Junior. Cement his hands to his body or the floor. Push his hips and knees, hips and knees. Yes. Good, get your knees in front. Nice. Push them off, get up or push it, get your legs in front. Keep going, keep going. Nice. Keep him wedged, Ryan. Start like that. Get his elbow and hand off your hip. Yes. You can pin his arms to the body or pin his arms to the floor. Don't let him touch you. Keep your knees in. Yes. Get inside of his feet, Ryan. Go on your back.
Go on my back?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was the song or just Bridgeport.
You never know.
We're going to start again. Hands and elbows making contact with top players' hips, legs, anything in between. Bottom player, same thing. You're trying to push your partner off and away from you so you can get space to bring one or both legs back in front. This time, top player, you can go chest to chest at any time. You win by getting your partner's hands off of your body and opening up the space between their elbow and ribs and locking hands with their arm or arms glued to their head. This is not a win. It doesn't have to be clear, then underhook, then glue. Any order you want to try and do this in, okay? We're trying to stay inside of our partner's arms as bottom player. We're also trying to stay inside of his leg, or top player's legs with our legs as bottom player. Yes, okay? Maybe it doesn't look like this kind of like weird hooking grapevine thing, but it's very difficult to get your legs through this pocket if your legs are open, right? You guys understand? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go. Don't have to rush. It's on him to escape. Let's try to get underhooks. Keep going. Nice. Yeah, you can go chest to chest if you want.
No.
Good, Junior. Let's get to the end of the lever. Tip of the elbow. Keep your hands on Junior's hips and knees. Yes. Yes. If he's posting on the floor, he's not grabbing you. Don't stop, don't stop. Nice. Good, don't let him turk your legs. Good, Ryan, prioritize hands, prioritize hands. Yes. Back under. Kipping escape. If your shoulders are pinned, try to move your hips. If your hips are pinned, try to move your shoulders. Think of that in reverse for top player. Very good. Stay on top, get his hands off you. His hands are pushing you. Stay close, stay close. Nice. Time. Come top mount for a second. So really, a common feature that happens a lot for bottom player, whether it be escaping from positions that are being imposed on you or you trying to do something offensive, it's about getting your back up off the mat. My back is on the mat. That doesn't mean get your back up off the mat. Sometimes it could. Come back. But it could mean get your back off the mat. facing your partner is usually a good thing to do. I don't want to say habit. Yeah, behavior. Always face your partner, okay? Go on your back. Just a little bit. Starting the same thing again. Bottom player, same focus. Keep your hands and elbows on your partner's legs. Push them off and away from you to get both legs in front, or roll them over. Top player, this time you win 2 ways. While we're clearing hands to get inside our partner's elbows, one or both, you win by getting your hips to touch your partner's shoulders and face their shoulder line, going from our spines in the same line to our spines in a perpendicular line. It doesn't have to be S mount. Anything where my hips are up close and I'm touching his shoulders with them. The second way to win is if I get chest to back with the seat belt. Hooks, no hooks, hips covered, uncovered, doesn't matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3. God, my hip hurts. Get a seat belt.
I would love to.
It's definitely moving in the direction I want the class to go tonight, so it's still good. Oh, his hips are uncovered or less covered. That means he can move them. Brian, get your shoulders out of there. Get your back off the mat and push them away from you. Good, Junior. Let's try to hold him still and get closer to his shoulders. Nice. Next time he tries to push and move his hips, keep your posture higher so there's more force going down into his hips. Good. Focus on his hands. Prioritize getting his hands off of you. Nice. Get behind him. Nice. Good. Grab his hands and wrists, Junior. Good. Keep your elbows to your body as you push. Good. He's trying to get to your hips or your shoulders and your back. Keep his hips low. Get your knees inside of his feet. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, in MMA, people don't go back to guard. They stand up, even giving up their back more often than not than what I see. Slipperiness, 5-minute rounds, resets, getting punched. It's a different motivations for their behavior. Good, Junior. Keep your knees inside of his feet. Nice, Ryan. He can't kip if he can't push you.
In my wrist and mount the triangle for like months. When I was trying to get ready to figure out. You do like every time I roll. I remember that shit. I'm like traumatized from it. Because now I try and do it to people. I learned.
Let me take your back rear triangle. So we're going to start on our partner's back, covering his hips with my feet in front, and I have a seatbelt. We're not starting from here. I'm just showing, mostly you, how to get into the starting position. My hips are attached to his shoulders. I have his head and one of his arms between my legs. You guys, you're going to start with your feet crossed, try to finish. You're going to start with a figure 4. Your shoelaces behind your knee. I want you to try and submit your partner. We're trying to stay close, keep his head and arm between our legs, and compress his neck until we get a tap. My groin's gotten weaker from not training. Defender, free yourself from any submission threat. So that means if you guys end up in, just pop your head to the floor, something like this, continue, but I want you to still prioritize getting to some kind of arm in strangle. Okay, sorry. You guys understand? Mm-hmm. It's hard to do an arm in strangle if you don't have their head and arm, right? Get your arm out, get your head out. It's no longer an arm in strangle. Of course, you can go to things like naked strangles, arm locks. I can just guide you guys towards. Just get either your arm or your head out from between his legs while doing this. Okay?
So, don't work the arm, like the arm lock, or do you want it to...
You can use immobilizing and moving this system around to help you get to an arm in strangle. Okay.
I'll go bottom first, guys. Sandwich this one, right? Yep,
Yes. Try to put tension through your legs, so maybe flex your foot, hamstring curl. Hold him still, make this circle as small as you can. Good. Go. Try to make him tap with a choke. Squeeze his neck. Nice. Sit in your butt for a moment. I don't want to be prescriptive, but if I can get this all the way in the back of my knee and lock it in place, this is less small than this, than this, than this, okay? Search within that space of how can I get as much surface area connection and how can I fucking just close off your neck, okay? If you have to open his neck up to help you get under, that's fine. But I want you to start from like pretty much a dead to rights kind of position. More tension. Flex your foot. Yes. Okay. Stay close.
Remove that connection.
Like the fronts of your shins.
I'm like trying to like compress it as much as possible. They're trying to do the same thing to me, choke me out, or is it?
They're starting from a slightly less closed position, but they're still the same game, same space. It's much better, but I would say most, I can't really think of an exception right now, arm in strangles are this or this. So the further down it goes, the less compressible they are. So while looking to strangle, keep their arm glued to their head, to their face, okay?
So like pretty much just get it behind their head, or is it just like?
I mean, get it behind their head. That's like you're so connected to the shoulders and you have such access to the arm. There's arm locks that are extending, twisting. It's a very strong situation to attack from, not this specifically, but having arm in, arm out between your legs. I mean, getting it from the back is particularly powerful, but in general, arm in, arm with the legs is a very strong position. I feel like Chael-san is the only person that escape has not worked for. Time. Yeah. You take your back. Okay, so we're going to start on the back, hips covering, or my hooks are covering in front of his hips. My head is wedging his head between my head and my arm. Starting with a trapped arm, attacker wins 3 ways. Getting to any naked strangle, grabbing your bicep or locked hands. Working to any arm in strangle. Or building up to top behind an elbow. You don't have to finish. I just want you to get closure on both sides of the neck with a naked strangle, a figure 4 with the legs, or come up to chest, under or behind at least one elbow. Okay. The same skills that we use from the mount games of removing hands, getting under elbows, and gluing arms to head is what you're trying to get to if you go from the back to the mount. Okay. That's it. And if you guys can't do any of that, maintain the back with the arm trapped for as long as you can. If you lose it, get it back, whatever you want to do. Okay. Defender. Actually, no, scratch that. Defender, just try to free your arm. And if they try to come up, get your arms to your body. Okay. Simple win for defending player. Okay.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
If you free the arm, we're still going, right? For
Yeah.
defender.
I phrased this poorly. I apologize. If you free your arm as defender, you win. If while trying to free your arm, you put your back on the mat and they're not under your elbows, you also win. Attacker, naked strangle connection, arm in strangle connection, or get to top chest to chest under an arm. Hopefully that didn't sound dumb. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The game's not small enough if it's just like keeps going with the arm untrapped. Go. Hold them close, keep that arm trapped. Yes. That's good. Nice, that's a win for him. Especially with a group of 3, I want to make it a small enough game where you guys can get a lot of touches. If it was just like keep going with the arm untrapped, then it would be too positional sparry.
So it's not like get your arm from your face, you just gotta free it?
If while looking to free your arm, you end up turning the face or getting on top, as long as you have your elbows to your body, you're on top, then you win too.
So he has seatbelt, everything. Once I get my arm free from his leg, it's
Yeah.
okay.
But sometimes in order to do that, we may have to put our back on the mat, try to get up. There's still favorable things to do in the bigger game. It's a very strong position for attacker. You're removing one of his defending limbs. You're closer to that arm in, arm out with the legs thing we talked about. Good. Even though we're behind him, we're still clearing hands. Yes. Try to touch his back. Get your head to the floor, Junior. Don't let Junior face you. Use that claw. Keep your elbows to your body, Junior. You can also come on top if you get under an arm. Nice.
Like, do you feel like right here when you're like just
Yeah, you just get used to it. I have friends who are like, I try to tell them, hey, come train. They say, oh, I want to get in shape before. It's like, dude, it's so specific. There's no preparing.
Yeah. Like, I've seen videos of people like, they'll get bamboo sticks and like start beating their shins and ankles.
Yeah. I think that is some evidence, but like when they take the bottle or the stick and they just go, that's really bad for you.
Here, Mark.
Stay close, start closer. Yeah. Keep your head close to Ryan's head. Oh, take him to his belly. Stay behind him. Make your head heavy to the floor, Ryan. Keep it trapped, keep it trapped. If you want. I mean, it might be harder for them in a way as well, but it's up to you guys. I say that's a win. Okay. Last one. Lay on your side, rotate it away from me. We're going to start behind our partner with a seatbelt, starting from this perpendicular-ish kind of position. Top player wins by attacking any submission you want. And I want you to continue as long as there is a constant threat going from strangles with an arm, twisting locks that also become straight. As long as there is an immediate threat, I want you to continue. You also win chest to back with hooks or chest to chest full mount. Okay? Bottom player, reverse, legs back in front, or stand up. You don't have to break connections. Top player, we're prioritizing staying as close as we can to our partner's hips and shoulders, keeping their hands off of the floor if they start turning away, and staying behind their elbows if they start rotating in. Bottom player, use your feet on the ground to make movement, locomotion, run your feet. Top players, mostly toward your hips, so that means, or mostly toward your shoulders, so that means your hips are less controlled and covered. Prioritize those. Prioritize your hips being free to make motion. Try to find opportunities to face, stand up, or reverse. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Go. Nice. Keep him on the ground, make his hands heavy, Ryan. Nice. Keep his hands and shoulders heavy. Oh. I wonder if that's how the flip over back take happened, like the first time.
Maybe not.
Or like this, shit. Oh, almost to the arm trap. Good, Junior. Face, face, face. Get your head out of there. Oh, nice. I thought I was about to go ADCC. Nice. Keep going. Keep his head wedged between your arm and your head. Let's try to get over one of those legs. You're looking much better versus a flattened player with butterfly hooks. You're taking your time a lot more.
It's hard because they're so flexible. I'm trying to find different angles.
I'll roll people, I'm like, what the hell?
Like I feel worried about their head. It's like, what's going on?
I used to do the foot behind the head thing when I was younger, but no more.
We have a kid who can do that. He's like,
Good, Junior. Keep him falling. Stay behind, stay behind. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Did you spike yourself a little bit?
You good?
I should be. No, I just felt cracks. I was like,
Good, Brian. Stay behind his head. Hold him tight. Hold him tight. Good.
are whistles effective in?
Oh,
This drill?
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a really, things that look like the Western are very common in like taking the back in contemporary jiu-jitsu. And it's a very, very good thing for like MMA ground and pound. Honestly, in MMA, passing the legs, I think is not a good strategy.
What's that?
We can cover hips and cover shoulders to hold someone down. Holding both to some, ooh, fucking freestyle points. Holding both at the same time to the floor to some degree is good. But if you pass, you're not interacting with one or the other, you know? Like half guard, you can Turk somebody's feet off the floor and hold their shoulders still. Time, that's class. Get a drink of water.
$450. That's crazy money for a month. That's like groceries for weeks for a family. That's why I try to keep things cheap, man. To encourage people to train and compete. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing it cheap, you can compete a lot.
I got it out because I got to study for my test on Friday.
All right,
Hey,
bro.
good luck,
Thanks for the
man.
training,
I'm kind
man.
of upset on the visit, but maybe the next one.
Yeah. We'll see
Good luck.
you.
Let me know what it's up.
Dude, it's so weird training with Jeremy because I haven't trained with him in like over 12 years.
Really?
And we started months apart from each other. It's like he does the same things just as a black belt. It's so weird.
That's funny.
I can't think of anything else like hobby-wise that someone would have like,
What's his
maybe you're a
training like?
dancer or something. Just typical
Traditional.
IP stuff.
Yeah. He looked pretty good though.
Yeah, he's very
Is he a black belt?
Yeah. Start standing. So we're gonna start with any single leg connection at the knee or foot toward any aspect of your body. It does not matter. We're looking to we're looking to always maintain a connection to our partner's leg through the foot and knee. Move them around as much as we can so they are hopping against their will. While doing this, I want you to bring your partner's hips to the floor, but you have to move their leg to a different aspect of your body before initiating bringing their hips to the floor. Now I can start attacking. You don't have to stay on a single leg. We're just starting with it, moving it to a different part or aspect of our body. Then you can try to take your partner down. Once you're successful doing that, moving from one to another, add another aspect. One to another, before trying to take your partner down. Okay? Defender. Evade. Become attacker or counter, however you want to phrase that. Or submission counter. If you're on the threat of a submission, your hips hit the floor, continue. Okay. You guys understand?
So you want to move to both directions of attacker, or you just want to get leg up and then
Attacker start with a single leg, move it to different parts of your body before trying to take them down. Move from one to another. Next time, 3 different places, whatever. Okay. Don't just start and blast double right away. Go. Impose onto him, Junior. Make him move against his will. Now you can start attacking for a takedown. You don't have to stay in a single. You can go to anything you want. Nice. We're just starting with a single, going to a different aspect. Anything you want to do after that. Good, Ryan. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Build up, build up. Get closer, Ryan, get closer. Split his legs. Good, let's move it to another aspect before, yes. Now let's start attacking takedown. Anything you want from anywhere you want. Doesn't have to be a single. Nice. So Ryan, start from a different aspect this time. Yeah. Foot, knee, either side, doesn't matter. Nice. Let's move that leg. Junior, same thing. Start from a different position. Oh. You hold that leg, Ryan. Nice, keep going. Get up. Get above his hips. Nice. Let's pop your hips in. Add a rotation on that too. 3 different aspects. Nice. Nice, let's attack, let's attack. Excuse me. Oh, I like it. It's the El Ripo single leg. Good, let's get it lifted. Let's get it moving. Yeah, start from weird shit like that if you guys want. Oh, good. Nice. Hips in and twist. Keep building, keep building, keep building, Junior. Plant your feet, lift and twist, Ryan. Keep your hips off the mat, Junior. Get closer, get lower. Nice. Pause for a second. Let's start with this. Foot or knee doesn't matter. Yes. Yes. Switch off. That's one. Nice. We'll do the sweeping dragon kick. Yes. Let's go to a different aspect. Lift. Nice. Good, let's shift from one aspect to another. Same grip, but different other arm. Yes. Good, let's get our arms inside. Yes, stay on it. Let's get back to a leg. Stay beside him, not behind him. Yes. Keep it high, keep it high, keep it high. Submission counter. Oh. The higher his foot is, he can't jump above his foot, you know? Yank it up. Let's get to the other leg. Nice. Make him roll, make him twist. Nice. Start with it on your shoulder. Remember, we're not finishing with it, we're just starting there. Yes. Have to move it to a different aspect or two before trying to take him down. Yes. Good, Ryan. Stay on the immediate threat. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, I like that shuck. Lift it. Get behind him, Ryan. Nice. Yes. Submission threats there. Keep going. stand on it. Go belly up, open guard facing me. Disconnected standing versus belly up guard player. Standing player, your job is to always never let your partner's feet touch you at any time. Be it their hooks / shoelaces, posts / bottoms of feet. We are never letting their feet touch us at any point. I want you to bind or splay your partner's legs while looking to get as close to your partner's knees or in front of their knees as you can for as long as you can. You're not allowed to go chest to chest. You can put a knee down on the floor. We are splaying or binding legs, but we are not going torso to torso. We can go in front of the legs, splaying or binding. We are not going torso to torso. Bottom player wins. Become top player. Knock me down. He stands up. Go back down. He stands up with locked hands around my body. Or pursue any lower body submission. Okay? Okay. Yes. You don't have to stay in your back. We're just starting on our back. Go. You put tension into his legs, Junior. Get him off your hips. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Bind or splay his legs, Ryan. Get to that other leg. Yes. Put tension into his legs while you stand and pass. Double knees down, both knees off, doesn't matter, there's no torso to torso. Split his legs, Junior. Get up. Tension into his body. Good, stay in front of the knees. You can put anything on his torso other than your torso. Head, elbows, hands, whatever you want. Good, Ryan, keep that knee to your chest. Keep rotating, keep rotating, keep rotating. As close as you want without chest to chest. Nice. Extend your hips. Yes, get them away from you. Rotate and extend your hips. Yes. Get his feet off you, Junior. Get him on his back. Shove him down to the floor. Get closer, get closer. Stand. Follow it, Ryan, follow it. Keep his legs off you, Junior. Spread his feet, spread his knees. Get his head away from you, Junior. Push him away. Yes. You don't have to stay on your back. Keep his feet off the floor, Ryan. No chest to chest. Nice. Tension his legs, tension his legs. Stand, stand, stand. Don't stop, Junior. Get your back off the mat. It doesn't have to be seated, just don't be flat. Put him on his back, Junior. Clear connections, clear feet. Keep getting behind, Junior. Get to his legs or get on top. Get his hands off you, Junior. Yes. Get him away from you. Nice. More hooks, Ryan. More hooks. Good. Use it to get on top or stand up. Get up. Spread his feet, Junior. Stand on it and spread his feet. Nice. Keep your hips close to his hips, Ryan. Spread the legs, cover the foot. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Keep it covered, keep it covered. Good. Heavy. Heavy toes, heavy toes. Heavy toes. Pin those hips to the floor. Get his hands off of you. Good. Get his head away from your head, Junior. Good. Take it. Nice. Hands to legs more, Ryan. Clear his hands to get to his legs with your hands. Stay seated. You should have seen Brian. And he's like one of the open mats. He's like, hips close. And the guy fucks it up. And he's like, what are you doing, man? Yeah. Lay on your side. Rotated either direction, head facing me. Yeah. We'll start north-south. Bottom players rotated onto their side, and I'm covering their head with a figure four. Top player, I want you to submit your partner or take the back with hooks. You can submit with anything from anywhere as long as there is a continuous threat of submission. That means if I try to submit, but Ryan's able to get his elbow free from my arms, I lose. I need to go from twisting locks, becoming strangles, becoming straightening locks, becoming back attacks, etc. Bottom player. Bottom player, free yourself from immediate submission threat. Could be bottom mount with your hands back to your body, could be back to guard, could be getting on top, doesn't matter. Go on your side one more time. Top player, we're always staying on top, holding them down. We're trying to cover hips and shoulders at the same time to some degree from everywhere to hold someone down. From mount, we're covering hips and shoulders. Even though we're north-south Kimura, I'm still covering shoulders and hips to some degree. I always want you to separate your partner's hands and stay close to their shoulders during this game. Okay? Okay? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Ryan, start with your hands connecting to something. Yeah. Stay behind that elbow. Keep your hips close. Yes. Let's try to get inside of his other elbow with your legs. It's not important information, coach. Good. Separate and remove hands, Junior, any way you can. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Threat of submission or threat or back take. Nice. I want you guys to separate your partner's hands. Have that be an intention during this. You have to anyway, but I want to direct them toward it explicitly. Is that specifying information? I don't know. Good. Take him to a shoulder, take him to a hip. Whoa. Lawsuit. Good. Take it, take it, take it. Get closer to his shoulders. Head tight, head tight, head tight. Keep moving your hips, Junior. Nice. He's got your shoulders, but your hips can move. Hold him down, separate his hands. Wedge him in place. I need something on both sides of his body. Yes. Hold him still. Good, keep those wedges in. Nice, that's a win.
Is that the win? Or submit?
Chest to back or submission.
Okay.
Chest to back with hooks. Scoring back points. Take your time. Make him panic with the pressure. Good. Keep his hands separated, Ryan. Keep those wedges. Good, both sides of his body, yes. Get closer. Good, Junior. Try to build up and cover his head. Nice. Keep him rotated, Junior. Don't let his back touch the floor. Stay in those elbows. Hands, hands, hands. Good. Keep his back off the floor, Ryan. Good. Separate his hands. Face his hips, Ryan. Face his hips. Active tracking has been activated. Immediate threat. Other leg, Ryan. Get him off your hips, Junior. Get his back up off the mat and keep his arm. Keep him out of your elbows, Ryan. large. Half guard rotated in. Top player on top and half guard, bottom players rotated in, starting at the hips. Top player is looking to get our partner's hands off of us so they can't push us, getting inside of one or both of his elbows, and I want you to win by submission or covering your partner's hips from in front or the back. Stay on a continuous threat while playing this, starting from the process of clearing his hands and getting inside of elbows. If you find yourself in pursuit of a submission while covering hips from the back or front, just keep going after the submission, right? So if I like get on a head and arm strangle with his arm contracted to his head, and I find myself in that, escape somehow. Bottom player, stand up with your hands up off the floor, reverse, or get back to seated guard. Every time you guys switch, you both go one time with hands at the hips for top player. The next time, bottom player goes hands at the hips on top player. However you guys want to arrange this, double unders or an underhook in the leg, some kind of connection to the hips. No, so you go on top starting at the hips, he goes on top starting at the hips.
Okay.
Next time, bottom players at the hips.
Okay.
Flip-flop. Okay.
Do you need to be under the elbow to get the mount to win? Or just mount?
It's a good question. Covering hips and shoulders. So you need some kind of connection at the shoulders to win. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go. Good, Ryan, stay inside. Let's start rotating and pushing. Keep his shoulders flat in the mat, Junior. Good, pull your knees to your chest, Ryan. Tight, 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 tight. Good, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep going for the sub. Nice. You know when there's an immediate threat of submission. Keep going. Good. Nice, Ryan. Let's get closer to the shoulders. Forward pressure. Keep going. He's got to get his back off the mat. Nice. Split his legs. Oh, the mermaid. You got to get to seated guard. Closed guard is not a win for you. Oh, yeah. Any hip connection for either of you when you flip-flop. Nice. More tension, Ryan, more tension. Under an elbow, Ryan. Get under an elbow. Stay on top first. Under his hips. Good. Inside of his knees, under his hips. Good, Ryan. Get your shoulders off the mat. Keep rotating, keep rotating. Let's work to stand, Ryan. Hands on him, hands on him, hands on him. Yes, follow it. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep him wedged, Junior. Good. That's a win. Split the legs. Get off your back, Junior. Sitting, rotating, doesn't matter. Just keep your back off the mat. Good. Hold them down, hold them down. Work through the middle. Good. Split it, Ryan. Split it. Yes. Get off your back, Ryan. Yes. Rotate. Let's start basing. Base, base, base. Build. Let's get after it, guys. You have 60 seconds. Active tracking, no. One more. You're down on points, 7 seconds. Get up, get up. Nice.